Alright, yo, what's going on? Kill Snacks back at it, streaming more Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm very excited. We're going to continue the adventure tonight, exploring the Great Sky Island, the first area that you emerge onto once you start the game. So let's jump into our stream and boot up our console. Nice. Oh, that's cool. There's some tips and a story recap of Breath of the Wild. I don't think I'm going to take a look at that stuff right now, but maybe at some point we'll do it on the stream. I just want to keep exploring the beginning of the game organically, so I don't want to look at the tips just yet. But I might a little bit down the road just to get the full experience and look at some of the Nintendo approved tips. Just texting with this girl right now. Got another late night stream tonight. Okay. Sorry, I'm probably going to be texting this girl on and off a little bit until she goes to bed. It's just after 2 a.m. in Toronto where I am right now. Probably be streaming until like 6 a.m. or something, but until this girl goes to bed. We just started talking and we're getting to know each other and it's going well, so I might have to text her a little bit here and there, but I'm going to try and say goodnight to her soon and get focused on some Tears of the Kingdom gameplay. Nice, we booted back up. Oh, that's cool. We got some friends online too. I wonder who's playing right now. Whole bunch of people I don't know and my buddy Tyler. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Let's go back in. Continue. Great Sky Island. Our last manual save, 6:09 a.m. last night, or this morning, I should say. Safe skydiving when you need to dive from the sky to the surface. Landing in deep water will prevent taking damage from the fall. I remember reading that tip last night. Okay, so where we left off, we're trying to find Zelda. If we look on the map, we got to go here to find Princess Zelda. So that's where we're at, but obviously I'm taking my time and exploring along the way. I also had another thought because I was noticing how my sword won't recharge, right? My master sword. Even though even though it's only like the stump of the sword, I still want it to recharge. And I was thinking, what if you have to use this or something? But I don't know. I don't see how that works. No, I guess that doesn't do anything. I was thinking maybe you had to use that to charge the sword. But we'll figure it out as we go along. But I think for now I've done everything I need to do up at this section and we're ready to jump down to the next area and see what's going on down below. Some frogs down there. Hopefully we can get a frog this time. Oh man, I landed right on top of the frog, but it wouldn't let me grab it. That's really frustrating. I just want a freaking frog. There's one. I don't know if I can get it. Nice, there we go. Okay, our first frog. The hot-footed frog, a quick frog that can be found hopping around near water. Cook it with monster parts to draw out its speed boost effect. There's some pigeons. Man, I really need a blade so I can cut grass. So frustrating how the Master Sword broke and now it won't repair itself. I wonder if I can kill one of these birds with a stick, though, by throwing it. Ha! Well, I didn't throw it far enough. We'll try that again at some point. That's interesting. This patterning on the ground. Okay, well, here's another bird. Try to get a little bit closer. We'll look at our sneak meter. No, he saw me. He turned around, the bastard. There's another bird. They keep turning around. Gotta be super stealthy. Okay, so there's one of those things. We sneak strike the first thing, the soldier construct. This time I want to try throwing something at it and see what kind of damage output we get from that. Okay, nice. So that did like a quarter of the damage, I guess. Flurry rush. Let's see if we can do some flurry rushing. Gotta learn its attack patterns. Oops. It's annoying. It reached further out than I thought it would with its stick. I don't know if I just have got the timing wrong. Nice, we disarmed him. I'll take that, thank you. Just trying to test out some flurry rushing, but it doesn't seem like I can do it, at least not yet. Probably just have to learn how it works. Zonai Charge, which we've seen before, we have that in our inventory already, but this looks like a new one, the Soldier Construct Horn. Oh no, okay, we've seen that. Oh, there's a rock we can actually pick up. Restless Cricket, nice. I was quick to pick something up because there usually is something under rocks, right? So, yeah, we can't cut grass with this blunt stick. We really do need a blade of some kind. Taking it super slow in the beginning phases, which is why I'm doing a late stream because I didn't want to stream during prime time and have like a larger potential audience and bore them with just my super slow gameplay. So I really just want to take it slow right now and not have anybody judge my gameplay style. So I figured streaming at late night was a good opportunity to do that. Um, I'll definitely stream during more regular streaming hours in the future, but just during the beginning sections of the game, I want to take it nice and slow. And I want to chronicle my whole journey and archive my whole journey. So that's why I'm streaming, because I want to just have the whole thing chronicled and upload it all to YouTube. And I can look back on these memories if I want to. Nice, there's a cooking pot. I want to cook up some food and do a bit of healing since I took some damage there. Looks like we have another enemy as well. Let's sneak strike him. Some sky shrooms, very good. I'm glad you can sneak strike right away. Even if you can't flurry rush right away, you can still sneak strike. Yeah, let's sneak strike this guy. Oh, nice, he heard me. I should have been a little bit slower. Sucker. Let's use this one since it's almost broken. A charge and a horn, very good. These guys are pretty easy. Hopefully we find some more difficult enemies soon. I know it's still early, it's still the tutorial area of the game. Nice, some spicy peppers. Spicy pepper. This pepper is exploding with spice. Cook with it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature and help you withstand the cold. Very good. Just like the original Great Plateau, there is a cold area that we're going to have to go explore, so it'll be good to have some spicy peppers on our side. There's that cooking pot, which we'll use in a second, but I want to see what's under this rock and try and get this cricket and see if there's anything else around that we can scavenge. Okay, nothing under that rock. There's another one over here, though. Nothing there either. Got an apple tree. It's cool, you can knock the apples off. Sky shroom. I do believe this is the Great Plateau. Great Sky Island. Just ripped apart and sent into the sky. I guess we'll learn more as we uncover more sections of the map, see if that's true or not. Okay, we'll go back to the cooking pot, cook up a couple of things, and then we'll keep exploring over this way. You can't examine it and rest or anything like that. Let's just try cooking one thing at a time first. This should give us just a mushroom that heals twice as much or something. Yeah. New mushroom skewer. Nice. I like that it tells you if you got a new recipe. So that's our first recipe, actually. Let's take a screenshot of that. That's kind of cool. The first recipe ever. Yeah, so the mushroom skewer. This simple mushroom-packed skewer has its colorful presentation to thank for its appeal. Awesome. Just texting this girl one sec. Talking about drinks, I'm saying I prefer the effects of weed. It still allows me to do things that I enjoy. If I drink too much, I can't function very well. But I like gin and soda as a healthy alternative to beer. That's what I'm telling her. And I think we're gonna say goodnight. Okay. Yeah, we've been talking for a couple days. Good conversations are happening, so let's cook some more stuff here. Just hold an apple and cook that by itself. Nice, Link is singing along a little bit. That's cool. Simmered fruit, another new recipe. This sweet dish is made by heaping tasty fruits into a pan and simmering until tender. Excellent. So I guess it doesn't really matter what fruits you use for that. Let's see what the spicy pepper gives us. Yo, that's sick. Link is humming along. Spicy sauteed peppers. Sweet. So that's going to give us 1 heart and 2.5 minutes of cold resistance. I guess, yeah, level 1 cold resistance. Grants low level cold resistance. The spiciness of these sauteed peppers has been broken by the heat for a sweeter taste. Nice. Another new recipe. Okay, let's try a soldier construct horn. I'm guessing it's going to just give us like, what do you call it? Uh, Inedible food. I forget what they called it. Rock hard food or something. Dubious food. There we go. Dubious food. Well, I got the new recipe. That's all that matters. I want to try and get every recipe in the game, so. Dubious food. It's too gross to even look at. A bizarre smell issues forth from this heap. Eating it won't hurt you, though. Probably. Hey, it does heal a full heart, so that's good. I love how it's just like a chicken leg or some kind of ham leg and then a bunch of pixels. And it looks all gross. Oh yeah, and then we have a new tab, the food tab. Okay, what happens when we cook a cricket by itself? Do we get dubious food or do we get some kind of potion? Dubious food. Yeah. I love how it starts out, Link is humming and it's going well, and then it turns for the worse and it just turns into like a bunch of trash cans slamming together. How about the frog by itself? Just trying everything by itself, then we'll try some combinations. This is gonna be bad too. Another dubious food. And we can predict that we'll get the same result from the Zonai charge, but we're gonna try it. Just to say we did. Yep. Okay. Well, that's okay. We have a few dubious foods that we can use to heal some hearts. I'll use one right now, actually. Oh, you can check the recipe. Oh, cool. So it shows you all, there's an actual recipe book. That's awesome. That's a new thing. I love that. Oh, and it tells you the number of the recipe. So this is recipe number 1. That's good because that was the first dish that I cooked. So I like that. My first dish was recipe number 1. Mushroom skewer. Recipe 14, recipe 47, recipe 145. Why does it say 3 other recipes down below? Probably because I put 3 other things into the dubious food other than the Zonai charge. Okay, we'll eat one of those. Nice, Link didn't react too badly to it. Oh yeah, let's try some combinations as well. Let's see. Oh, I'm curious to see what we can do with this. If we can just drop it straight into the pot like this. No, it's weird. Like, why is there a shortcut for items, but you can't even cook from the shortcut menu? You still have to go into your main menu to cook. Like, doesn't seem like that helpful of a shortcut unless it helps you cook, which you can't do, so it's kind of frustrating. Let's try combining a mushroom and an apple and a spicy pepper. Actually, let's just do the mushroom and the apple first. Nice, there's a new one, the fruit and mushroom mix. This dish contrasts the sweetness of fruit with the savoriness of mushrooms. Very good. Okay, let's try mushroom and pepper. Yo, did you hear what Link hummed that time? He was humming Saria's song. That was cute. That was a nice little, cute little thing there. Spicy fruit and mushroom mix. Cold resistance 3 minutes. Nice. And it revives a heart and a half. Grants low level cold resistance. This dish contrasts the sweetness of fruit with the savoriness of mushrooms. Okay, so similar to the apple and the mushroom, except it gives us cold resistance as well, which is nice. Okay, let's try apple and spicy pepper. I think this is just going to give us, most likely it's going to give us spicy sauteed peppers, but maybe it'll give us spicy fruit. I don't know. We'll find out. The original Zelda theme he hummed that time. Ba 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 da ba da ba da. Ba 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 da ba da ba da. He's not doing it in the right key for me. It's a little bit high for me. Boom, bo, ba 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 da ba da, or a little bit too low. Definitely not my register. Spicy simmered fruit. Okay, so this is like simmered fruit, but it's spicy simmered fruit. Cold resistance 3 minutes. This is not a new dish, I guess, because it's like simmered fruit. Grants low level cold resistance. The sweet dish is made by heaping tasty fruits into a pan and simmering until tender. Yeah, so it's the simmered fruit recipe, just with the added effect of the spicy for cold resistance. So I guess they don't consider that a new recipe because it's just the simmered fruit. But it's still a variation on simmered fruit, so we've seen that variation. I'll try to get all those variations too. I think that would be good. Um, let's check the recipes. That's a new one, fruit and mushroom. Simmered fruit, yeah, so it was just the spicy simmered fruit, one of the variations. Whoa, you can view the history of what you've made. Wow. Okay, so that's how you do it. If I go here, I can see all these different dubious foods I've made. That's so cool. I love that they log this stuff for completionists and 100%ists like myself. Um, this gives us more to do, so that's kind of fun. Wonder how far back it tracks the history. Like if it stops tracking it at a certain point after like a certain amount of time. Okay, what else? Let's now try. Wait, what's this select for recipe? Okay, so you can actually go into the recipe book. You can't do it from here, but you can do it from the ingredients. Select for recipe and then just select one of the recipes and then you automatically hold the ingredients for that recipe. That's kind of nice. I like that. Just checking all these features. It's pretty cool. I'm a super nerdy, super detailed type of player, so I get in there and I try all combinations and see everything that you can possibly do. It's just the way I am. It's fun. Still haven't collected a rupee yet. That's kind of interesting. Okay, let's try all three of these together now. Spicy simmered fruit. So same thing again, but it gives us more hearts, 2.5, and more cold resistance, 3.5 minutes. Grants low level cold resistance, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, what happens if I mix a charge? A charge with a cricket. Will that give me the stamina recovery elixir? No, that doesn't sound good. That's dubious food. Yeah. So we need an actual monster part and not a Zonai part, obviously. Until we get a monster part, we can't create real elixirs. So let's hang on to this stuff. Let's try holding 5 spicy peppers, though. I want to see if I get, like, I'll probably get more time, for the cold resistance, which will be good for us if we go into the mountains. Zelda's Lullaby, he was humming. Spicy sauteed peppers, cold resistance 12.5 minutes, so that's pretty sick. Grants low level cold resistance. The spiciness of these sauteed peppers has been broken by the heat for a sweeter taste. Let's sort these recipes. That's cool. So it shows you what you get for the effects of each combination. If they keep logging this for my entire gameplay, it's going to be pretty fun to get all the different combinations. Cool, so that's the cooking pot. We're going to definitely be doing a lot more cooking, but we got a few recipes. You know what, maybe I'll just do a few more heart recovery ones while we're here. I'll just mix a couple apples together. Sorry, a song again. Couple mushrooms. Epona's song. There's a lot of there's a lot of songs that he's singing from Ocarina of Time, and it seems to be a lot of the Ocarina jingles themselves. That was a more effective mushroom skewer, which is good. Let's try 4. Zelda's Lullaby again. 3. Epona's song. We haven't done 5 yet, so let's try 5 together, just for the combination. We can check our recipes. So if we go into the history here, we have 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. So we've tried all different combinations of mushrooms there. at least with the sky shrooms. I didn't actually see if the sky shrooms had an innate effect or if they're just standard eating. I think they're probably just standard eating. I guess I'll do one more apple dish. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not familiar with that melody. It's either from a Zelda I haven't played or I just didn't hear it properly. We've done 3 apples, 2 apples, 1 apple, apple in combinations. We haven't done 4 or 5 apples. Do I have? No, I don't. So we'll leave that as is for now. I don't want to waste those other ingredients if I'm just going to get dubious food, so we'll hold on to those. We'll try other combinations later on once we get more ingredients. Let's keep moving. See what else this place has to offer. So there's a cold area, so we have the peppers to help us explore that, but we won't go there just yet. Until I die, I'm going to try to stay alive as long as possible, so I don't want to test jumping off the edge right now. That's interesting that you can climb down, though. You can straight up climb these walls. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, let's go back up. Yeah, I would jump down just to see what happens, but I haven't died yet, so let's preserve that no death clause, that no death experience, if you will, and try to keep that going as long as possible. Apple? Arrow? Nice, I did get an arrow. Arrow. A common arrow. Its shaft was carved from the wood of a sturdy tree. Very good. Like one of these trees, perhaps. That'll open up my bow and arrow tab. Nice. So I didn't get a bow yet, but I do have an arrow. I'd like to find a blade and a bow and a shield. Shields for parries, bow for long range, and blade for cutting grass. I don't mind using sticks and branches for fighting right now. It's just I really want a blade to cut grass, and I'm pissed off that I'm not getting my master sword charged up again. Like, if I had known that, I would never have used it to try to chop a tree down. It's so frustrating. Nice, some bird's eggs, our first bird's eggs. Bird egg. A fresh bird egg necessary for making dishes such as omelets and crepes. You can snag them from birds' nests if you're sneaky. Nutritious and delicious, perfect for cooking. Beautiful. Like I've said many times, my plan is to take it super slow right now and just take this all in, explore every little detail, try to scavenge as much stuff as we can. Speaking of which, there's some crickets up here, so let's do some sneaking and try and grab some of these crickets. Very successful, a whole bunch of crickets there. Not seeing any beetles on the trees or anything like that. Oh, there's some weird dodo bird thing. Nice, we got him. Raw meat. Perfect. Meat obtained from animals in plains and forests. You can eat it raw, but cooking it will make it more delicious and nutritious. Nice, so that's going to help when we go back to the cooking pot as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should actually consider taking pictures. Can I take pictures yet? Also, it's really weird that it would let me delete these pictures. I don't want to do that. But I would love to know how to take pictures. Doesn't seem to be an option to take pictures. I'm sure there's a compendium element and a picture taking element to the game. We just haven't learned about it yet, I guess. Okay, we're in some foggy territory. Still haven't been able to kill a bird. Other than that dodo bird I just killed, I guess. It's weird, there's like a rail over there. It's kind of cool. Wonder if I can sneak up on top of this rock, if I can try to throw a stick down at those birds and kill one. I don't really know the angle at which I need to throw this yet to get it over there. Oh, nice! A twofer! I got both of them. That's pretty sick. Some good hunting, Link. Raw bird drumstick. This meat is tougher and chewier than a standard steak. Tastes better cooked. Wonder if we have any fish. I haven't seen any fish yet. I'm sure there's fish. We just haven't seen any in any of these ponds yet. Still no opportunity to submerge ourselves in the water either, which is kind of annoying. I was really hoping for underwater exploration in this game. Okay, we got some more dodo birds. Good shot. He's still not dead though. There we go. Sorry, bud. I had to do what I had to do. Dang, missed him. That's okay. Let's see if we can get some of these crickets. I scared a lot of birds and crickets away, but I was able to get one at least. Nothing under that rock, nothing under that rock. Nothing under that rock. Can't break the bushes because I don't have a blade. Still complaining about that. Still annoying. Oh, I missed the crickets. Dang. Definitely still not sure if this is supposed to be the Great Plateau or not, but it does give off similar vibes. See what this guy's doing. This Zonai, what do they call them? Something constructs. Oh yeah, I forgot the soldier constructs aren't actually evil, they just think we're evil. They have quite a detection range, apparently. Oh, nice. I forgot about this too, just baking stuff on the fire. Instead of cooking it in a cooking pot, let's try and do some of that while we're here. Let's talk to this guy first before we pick up his baked mushroom. Ah, yes, the steward construct, that's what they're called. Hello, were you lured in by the delicious smells? I assume so. Ingredients are especially fragrant when roasted by a fire. They may also be tastier and more nutritious. I would not know. You're roasting them? Oh, you are unfamiliar to me. My apologies. Among my tasks is to explain anything that first-time visitors might require knowledge of. That's very helpful of you, Steward Construct. I love how it logs links choices there too. You may have questions about this place. Please rest assured that a construct can answer them. Only a steward construct, not a soldier construct. I recall that your question was about roasting food. I roast ingredients by placing them beside the fire. I do not eat, but I do not eat, but I am given to understand that it improves the taste. Our creators roasted ingredients in order to enhance their nutritional value. Do you have ingredients? I invite you to use this fire to roast them. Very good, very good. What does he have on his plate? I thought it was a smiley face, but it's some kind of symbol. Looks almost like a shrine or something. You are welcome to warm yourself by the fire. I encourage you to roast any ingredients that you have brought with you. Maybe another time. You are welcome to visit again. Cool, I just wanted to see what the different options would result. Take this roasted mushroom. Toasty sky shroom, a new item. A simply grilled sky shroom, or not a new item, a new recipe, I mean. A simply grilled sky shroom. The heat brings out its flavor and increases the amount of health it can restore. So with a sky shroom, you actually just get the same result from roasting it as you do cooking it in a cooking pot. But let's try roasting all of these things. Let's go with the apple first. Baked apple. New recipe, baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. We'll try a... We have a baked sky shroom or a toasty shroom already. I'll do a couple more though. Why not? Just for fun, right? We didn't get a chance to bake it ourselves before because it came pre-baked, so I can't rest by the fire. Maybe because time is frozen right now, we haven't actually started the day-night cycle. That's what I'm guessing. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say this will probably break the egg if I throw it down rather than cook it. And if you crouch, um, you put it away, so you can't actually crouch and drop it. I was gonna say maybe a lower fall would prevent it from breaking, but I think this is gonna break it. We'll do it in the name of science, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna break right now. You're not gonna get like a baked egg or something. Oh wow, okay. Science. Whoa, cool. I was not expecting that. Campfire egg. I can't remember if that was a thing in Breath of the Wild or not. It's not something I tried really. I did a lot of things in that game, but I can't remember if I threw an egg in a campfire. Threw an egg in a campfire. Campfire egg, 1.5 hearts. Roasting a bird egg whole in its shell like this helps retain water, making the egg a bit chewier than usual. Nice. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's try the raw meat. Seared steak, another new one. 1.5 hearts, meat cooked over an open flame. Cooking it has increased its flavor and the number of hearts it provides. And last but not least, let's try the raw bird drumstick. That'll just give us a seared drumstick, I guess. Roasted bird drumstick, nice. Bird drumstick that's been cooked to a crisp, skin and all. It's devoid of seasoning, but it has a simple, accessible taste. Restores more hearts than the raw variety, 1.5 hearts. Nice, and another new recipe. Speaking of which, I wonder if this goes into our recipe book as well. Yeah, nice. That's very cool. So it has all of the cooked, seared recipes to obtain in the recipe book as well. The roasted and the baked ones. So that's pretty awesome. This makes me happy. Got the whole completion aspect of getting all the recipes. Good stuff. Now, I think if I throw a frog or an insect down, it just tries to run away. Again, in the name of the science, let's do this. I don't think you can roast it in the fire, or if you can, it'll just die. Yeah, it just tries to run away. Okay. And I'm assuming Zonai stuff will either just get destroyed by the fire or will do nothing. Looks like nothing. Cool. Good to know. I could try throwing it right in the fire, but I don't necessarily want to do that. It won't let it go right in the fire. It bounces off and goes to the side. What about throwing a frog right on the fire? It looks like he was going to take fire damage, which makes sense, but he was going to leave before that happened, so I just picked him back up. And then, of course, if you leave something, again, for the name of science, we're going to do this. If you leave something too long, it will get destroyed eventually. So, sorry, Apple, you're not going to get eaten. You're going to be destroyed, all in the name of science. Get burnt to a crisp and disappear. There it goes. And one more thing to test, you can light sticks on fire and do extra fire damage to things. Oh yeah, I guess I can use that to burn some of the grass down. Still rather slash the grass to try and get crickets and rupees and fairies and whatever else. Okay, I want to try and sneak strike these guys again. I was able to do it successfully the first time, but the second time I tried it, the guy detected me. Maybe because I was making too much noise, so we're gonna have to be more silent, more stealthy. Ah, damn, he saw me. Can I run away and try again? How far will he chase me? Oh, he's throwing rocks at me, the bastard. Oh man, what a hit. He threw another rock, but now I think he's not detecting me anymore. Let's try. I want to see if taking this skirt off allows me to be more silent. No, it looks to be the same. Maybe it's a little bit more with the skirt on. It's hard to tell. Probably not, actually. It's probably just the same. Okay, let's try and get the sneak strike on this guy. Nice. Got him. Zone I charge, soldier construct horn. Beautiful. Now, I want to try and do fire damage to these guys up here. See if they take fire damage. They're like mechanical, right? So they might not take extra fire damage, but we'll find out. We've got two of them here. Okay, they do. They do take that fire damage. Oh, maybe not. I think they do. Yeah, they do. That did more damage than it otherwise would have. I love how they try to throw rocks. That ain't gonna work, boys. Okay, let's do more fire damage. Yes, they're coming closer. Even better. Yeah, see that extra fire damage killed him even from one swing with the stick. More Zonai parts and a new weapon, the long stick. So this is like the Boko spear, and the stick that I'm using now is like the Boko club, and this is like the Boko spear, the long stick. A long stick fashioned from a tree branch. Its straight shape makes it work well as a lunging weapon. Yo, Sneak Basket, what's up, man? Welcome. I'm chilling, man. How are you doing tonight? I'm playing some Tears of the Kingdom, the newest Zelda game that released a couple days ago. I'm a huge Zelda fan, so I'm very excited for this. I've been waiting a long time for this game. I'm going to keep doing my Minecraft streams as well, but I'm very excited to play some Tears of the Kingdom. I'm taking it slow. I'm trying to test a whole bunch of different things in the game right now, so it's still very early in the game, and I'm just taking it nice and slow. Trying to test different things like burning grass, seeing what different physical effects I can create. You're doing good? Excellent, excellent. Good to hear. Are you into Zelda at all? I can't remember if I asked you that before. So far, this game is epic and beautiful, and I'm so happy to be back in the world of The Legend of Zelda with a brand new adventure. Right now, I'm just checking out my surroundings, scavenging the lands, trying to collect as much stuff as I can, checking the environment, um, trying to get this apple out of this tree. I forgot you can actually hit the tree and knock the apple out. It's being stubborn, though. There we go. You used to play it? Okay, cool. Which one did you play? I see some, what are those things called? Rushrooms, I think? I can't remember. But either way, there they are. We'll try and go collect those at some point. You don't remember which one you played? Okay. Do you remember which console it was on? Maybe I can tell you which game it was if you remember which console it was. I thought I saw a frog on these lily pads. I wanted to collect the frog, but I don't see him anymore. Will there be a bird egg in this tree? Nope. Oh, there's some bird eggs in this tree, though. Very good. It was like 6 years ago. Well, if it was Nintendo Switch and it was 6 years ago, then it was probably Breath of the Wild. Okay, so we explored all that. Take that tree branch. Still looking for a sharp weapon. All I have is these blunt sticks, and they're not helping me too much. I want to cut grass, which I can't do with a blunt stick. I'd love to get more stamina soon too, because running around with such low stamina, you move pretty slowly. It's kind of frustrating. There's this massive pool. Let's just check the perimeter of the pool to see if there's any items we can scavenge. Oh yeah, we're floating on an island in the sky right now, and the original Hyrule is below us, and we can go down there at some point to play through there as well. But there's all these new floating islands in the sky everywhere, and there are all kinds of caverns underground too. So it's a pretty exciting new rendition of Hyrule. Probably you did have a Nintendo DS. Okay, maybe it wasn't it Breath. It might have not been Breath of the Wild then. If you were playing on DS, might have been like uh, Ocarina of Time remaster or Majora's Mask remaster, something along those lines potentially. Dang, that frog got away. I saw a prompt. Okay, yeah, there's fish right there. I was gonna say there's a new thing that I haven't picked up yet. These are our first fish. Let's collect some of these guys. Ancient arowana. Okay, that's a new fish that wasn't in Breath of the Wild. Restores a full heart, a lively fish that hasn't changed much since ancient times. Its nutritious meat can restore a bit of health. Since ancient times, where the hell was it in Breath of the Wild then? If this fish has been around since ancient times, why was it completely absent from Breath of the Wild? There's a few. Oh, there's a frog. See if we can snag him. Got him. Nice. And a couple more fish, so let's try and grab these guys. I think I saw one more over here. Yeah, there he is. Nice. All right, good stuff. A little bit of fishing, a little bit of frog hunting. Keep searching the perimeter here. You had a Nintendo Wii 2 and you still got it. Okay, nice. Was it a Nintendo Wii or a Wii U? Do you remember? Um, if it was the Wii U, then you could play Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. You couldn't play Breath of the Wild on the original Wii, so that might have been Skyward Sword or potentially Twilight Princess or potentially what's the one on the ocean? Wind Waker. Might have been one of those games. He definitely swims a little bit faster with no clothing on. It's kind of nice. Getting lots of fish. Hold up, you're gonna check? Nice. Have you been playing some Fortnite rounds lately? I think I saw you on the other night. Okay, we're almost done exploring the pool, and then we can head up and see what that's all about up there. There's a little bit more to check around the perimeter, though. Oh, that's cool. That's some new music from the Temple of Time up above us. Check under the rocks. Nothing going on. Yeah, Temple of Time. Oh, is your little bro who was on? Nice. He was just using your account. Or you guys share an account? Wii U. Okay. Then it probably was Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild or Twilight Princess also came out on Wii U, so one of those two. But I'm going to say Breath of the Wild because that was the big popular Zelda game 6 years ago. And that's the predecessor to this game, so this is the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was my first open world game. I played the shit out of that game. I 100%ed it. I got everything in the game. And I will be doing the same thing with this game too. But right now I'm just taking it slow because I want to really explore everything. So these first couple of streams are going to be maybe not the most exciting streams as I scavenge everything and read all the information and just really take it all in. But it's going to start to pick up as we get further and further into the game and start to explore some dungeons and get more powers. There's all kinds of powers that you can get into in this game to create weapons and artifacts and vehicles, and you pretty much get to fly all over the world with gliders and fly from Sky Island to Sky Island and then down to the main world. Get back here, bird. Got him. Nice. It's weird that they give you raw meat instead of bird drumsticks like the other birds. I guess because they're larger birds, it makes a little bit of sense. No, he has one of your. He has one Oh, he has an account, but your dad's got to renew his subscription, his Microsoft account. I see. Okay. I thought I see a shadow of a bird in flight. Yeah, right there. So that's like a gull or something. We haven't seen a bird like that before. I'm looking forward to getting the compendium camera so we can start to record all of these things in our compendium. More mushrooms. What are these boulders all about? Um, Boulders you could traditionally push in Breath of the Wild, so I'm assuming we can push these ones. Oh, it would have been to crush those guys that I was fighting down there before, but I fought them in hand-to-hand combat, so the boulders are no longer necessary because we killed those guys already. But I'll push them just for the fun of it. It's a fun trap. So if we see more boulders on ledges like that, we'll try to get up and crush the enemies before we kill them. You're gonna stream some Fortnite? Nice, dude. Oh, I can't get it at that chest. I think my buddy was talking about this chest. He was saying he wanted to see if I could get it on my file. I feel like maybe a shield, if I have a shield and I can do a shield jump, I might be able to get up there. But as it stands, I can't. You're gonna do some zero build sneak basket? I hope the stream goes well, and I hope the Fortnite rounds go well. I hope you get a win. I'm definitely gonna be up late playing Zelda tonight. Late night streaming. I'd play some Fortnite with you, but I'm too into this brand new game right now. But we should definitely have some more rounds at some point. I'm down to try some more Zero build with you. That was pretty cool. Yeah, you're doing Zero build? Nice. Yeah, if I can get a shield, I might be able to try and get this chest. Because I could do a shield jump potentially, but I haven't received a shield yet. So as it stands, doesn't seem to be much I can do to get this chest. Or maybe there's a rune that I can use an object to help me get it. Or maybe I can knock a tree over and climb on the tree. We got a few options, and I'm definitely going to try and get this chest. But before I can do that, we just have to like advance a little bit. This is where the cooking pot is, right? Yeah. I have some new ingredients, so let's try throwing some new ingredients on the cooking pot. Um, we haven't cooked raw meat by itself, so let's toss one of these in there. Nice. So new recipe, the meat skewer. A juicy, filling snack made by grilling small chunks of meat on a skewer. Recovers 2 hearts. Okay, let's try a drumstick. Yo, he sang the main he sang a little snippet. Link did. He hummed a little snippet of the Ocarina of Time main theme. Ba 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 da 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 ba ba. The Hyrule Field. Bum ba ba da bum ba 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 da. Again, the humming. The vocalist does it in a bad key for me. Bum ba ba da bum ba 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 bum bum ba ba da. That's cool though. The Ocarina of Time main theme. And that wasn't new. I guess that was still just a standard meat skewer. Yeah, same description, same result. Okay, what if we do a drumstick and some raw meat? Ooh, ba ba ba. Meat skewer. Okay, but it's just more powerful. 4 hearts instead. Cool. That almost sounded like Skyward Sword music that he was humming. I didn't quite hear it properly. Let's try an egg in the fire. In the cooking pot, rather. There was Ocarina of Time main theme again. Nice, an omelet. This simple dish is common all over Hyrule. Simply fry egg until it's nice and plump. Simply fry an egg until it's nice and plump. I feel like they messed their English grammar up there a little bit. But we got a new recipe, the omelet, that recovers 2 hearts. Now, what about egg and meat? That just does a meat skewer. Interesting. So that negated the egg. Let's do a fish by itself. That was the Gerudo Desert theme. Da 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 da. Bo ba 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 bo ba ba ba. Bo ba 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 bo ba ba ba. Bo ba ba bo. Another new recipe, the fish skewer, a simple dish made by cooking chunks of fresh fish on a skewer, recovering 2 hearts. Nice. What about a mushroom? We could probably make a mushroom omelet with the egg and the mushroom, or a fruit omelet. Wow, that just is a regular old omelet. Simple dish is common all over Hyrule. Simply fry egg until it's nice and plump. Did recover 2.5. What about meat and seafood? Meat and fish. What is that going to give us? Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Meat and seafood fry. I want to get spicy meat and seafood fry, so I'm going to need more peppers before I can do that. That's always a great dish for going into the mountains. So this is a new recipe giving us 4 hearts of recovery, a filling dish made by cooking fresh seafood and meat together. And what about mushroom and meat? Gerudo Desert again. Nice, there's another new recipe, the meat and mushroom skewer, a filling dish made by grilling various mountain ingredients with meat, recovering 2.5 hearts. Nice. We'll do a drumstick and an apple. Do, 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 do. It's almost like a Cass song. Yeah, I think that's a Cass song from the Champions Ballad in Breath of the Wild. So that just did a meat skewer with the apple. Interesting. And I think that's maybe an apple and a fish. We'll see what that yields. Just a fish skewer. Okay. Simple dish made by cooking chunks of fish, fresh fish on a skewer. So I guess if we went apple, mushroom, meat, probably just a meat skewer again. Ba, 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 ba. Meat and mushroom skewer. Okay, I see. Cool. I wonder how many items you can fit in your cooking inventory. We'll find out. It's better to just roast meat, I guess, because you can stack it. Okay, let's continue into the Temple of Time. That's where we're supposed to go next. Have I been to this pond? I'm not sure if I have. I guess I must have been to this pond. Not seeing anything in it either way. No fish, no frogs. There's a rock over there. Let's go try picking up that rock. Maybe we'll get a cricket or something. No. Okay. All good. Okay, let's continue on to the Temple of Time then. I think we've explored pretty much everything around here. I didn't explore this little pool. Cricket friend. It's very strange iteration of the Temple of Time. I wonder if it got like inverted somehow, or just not inverted, but reshaped, reconstituted. Friend boy, my little kitty cat Francois. He wants love. I've given him wet food and catnip. He's well fed and taken care of. Now he wants attention. Cool, these boulders are back in place. Those are the same boulders. That's nice that it doesn't do durability damage. I guess only hitting enemies and other certain objects does durability damage. Okay, I didn't try putting a fish on the fire yet, so let's do that while we have the opportunity. It's not close enough. There we go. Seared fish, seared seafood, roasted arowana, a whole grilled ancient arowana. This meat is cooked through and has reached a perfect tenderness. Nice, that sounds delicious. I love fish. I used to hate fish when I was a kid, but I love it now. A well-fried fish is a beautiful thing. Wonder what this is all about, this circular pad. Let's check our recipe book. Bunch of new recipes in there. I wonder how many recipes there are in total. Maybe 200? It's good stuff though. It's a good start to our recipe book. Considering we're only in the first area of the game, gotten a decent amount of recipes down. Surprised there's no DLC bonus chests like there were in Breath of the Wild for pre-ordering the DLC, because I would totally do that if I could. Yeah, it's like inverted or corrupted or reconstituted, reshaped. There's a word I'm looking for. Can't think of it right now. Transmuted, transformed. This is definitely not the Temple of Time that we've come to know and love over the years. Looks more like a dojo or something, which is cool. But why such a different shape? That's what I want to know. And of course, we got to check all around the staircase just to make sure nothing we're missing. I like how the music is changing as we get closer. Interactive music. Oh, he's got a shield. Nice. I want that shield. I also haven't killed a guy with a long stick yet, so that'll be a new weapon to explore. It's going to be hard to sneak strike this guy, but not impossible. Okay, we were able to hide. It might actually be impossible to sneak strike him. Unless I can climb down. I think I'll run out of stamina before I can get to a position where he won't notice me, though, unfortunately. We'll try it, though. If I fall, I'll fall into water. But I guess that would potentially kill me. Oh, yeah, he's already noticed me. Yeah, so you're just supposed to straight up fight this guy. You can't sneak strike him, which is cool. Just wanted to see if I could. But, oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, he's got a blade, too. Nice. Ooh, that hurt. Gives me a chance to eat a recipe. I've got too many recipes. Nope, still can't flurry rush. I want your shield, bud. Oh, you want to do a charge attack, eh? I can do a charge attack, too. Ah, damn. God damn it, that's annoying. I didn't get to kill him with the weapon. I'm not sure if I've killed the guy with the stick yet either, so let's do that this time around. There we go. Very nice, and now we're getting our first blade other than the Master Sword, Broken Master Sword. Oh, Francois, I know. You want some love. Hey, boy. Hey, my little boy. You good boy? Hey? You good, baby? You know I love you. I actually love you more than any human. Maybe not my mom, but I love this little cat quite a lot. He's absolutely a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly. He's so docile and so gentle, and he loves me. He needs my attention. Why don't you go curl up in your little bed over there? Just hang out. Just hang out. Just go to sleep, bud. That's a good boy. Just hang out. No, I can't keep patting you. He's gonna try and come back. he wants to. He wants to sit in front of the TV, so I can't play. Hey, you gonna sit in the way? Are you? You gonna sit in my way so I can't play? So I have to pay attention to you? Francois? He's not in the way of the TV where I'm playing, but he's in the way of the computer screen where I can look at the stream and everything. Francois, you gotta go lie down, bud. I can't keep giving you attention. Trying to stream, baby. Okay, I'll tell you what, if you lie down there so I can see the computer screen, we can probably work with that. Okay. Oh yeah, we got some new stuff to pick up here. Pick up the blade first. Probably a rusty blade. Rusty broadsword, 5 damage. This once fearsome sword has been this once fearsome sword has seen better days. It can do some damage in the right hands, but also breaks quickly. Yeah, like we can sneak strike with it, which will be good, but we can also cut grass. That's what I'm most excited about now. Old wooden shield, old trusty. A defensive statistic of 2. An aged, worn-out wooden shield. It can withstand lighter attacks, such as arrows. Raise your shield. Block when using a one-handed weapon, ZL, press and hold, which we know from Breath of the Wild, just like that. And I'm assuming we can parry with A. Beautiful. Surprised I can't flurry rush. Maybe you do need a shield to flurry rush. We'll find some other enemies to play around with. Nice, our first sword and shields other than the master sword. Okay, before we go into the temple, this music's kind of interesting. It's flirting with something. Strange, but also nice. Okay, there's a guy down there. He's got a bow. Nice. I don't know how I missed that guy before. Let's go fight him. Get his bow. Love diving. So much fun. Oh, I thought it was raining for a sec, but I guess that was just the splash. I thought it was the splash, and then I was like, well, it's kind of a long splash. Is it rain? But then it stopped, so it was just the splash. Just taking a look over there. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. Oops. Let's get rid of that. Okay, this is where we're going to find Zelda at the Temple of Time. Excellent. I'm excited for that. I think it would be helpful to have a bow. No, don't drown. No. Oh, Ugh. Wow, that was a close call. I made it. I didn't die. I probably would have just lost one heart, not actually died, but still. So that shouldn't do any durability damage, just cutting grass. Excellent. I haven't got to cut any grass yet, so I want to see what we can get from cutting grass. You can get crickets. Yeah, you can get crickets. Can you get rupees? Cutting grass is an old Zelda staple thing to do. Probably get rupees and fairies and different things depending on which regions we're in. Fairies will be extremely rare. Rupees somewhat rare as well. Damn, I keep missing the crickets. They're just a little bit out of reach. I can't pick them up before they fly away. There we go. I want to cut a tree down to get some wood, but I don't want to waste this precious blade that I can use to cut grass and other things. I'm sure I'll have a way to cut down trees soon enough. That'd be hilarious if I hit the frog with that rock. There's that rock down there. Oh, I'm so tempted to try and cut the tree. No, do not do it. Okay, good. Hitting a lily pad doesn't take away durability. Okay, let's go find that guy that had the bow. I think he was back this way. Definitely want to get lots of items, scavenge for lots of items. Dang, he keeps getting away. There we go. Do I lure, do I lose do I lose durability for slashing these trees? No, I don't. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I never came over to this area before. This is where the guy with the bow and arrow is. This music reminds me of a jazz big band composer, Maria Schneider. It's got a lot of reminiscent qualities to that. That almost looks like a silent princess flower from Breath of the Wild. Not as white, similar though. Okay, there's the guy with the bow and arrow. See if we can sneak strike his ass. Got you, bud. Stack of arrows, nice. And our first bow. That's awesome. Old trusty, old wooden bow. 4 damage. A wooden bow from the olden days. It's built for hunting, but it's not very powerful. Attack with the bow. Equip a bow to attack enemies from afar. ZR. Step 1, ZR, press and hold. Step 2, ZR, release, which we also know from Breath of the Wild, of course. Now there might be some arrows down here. I was just thinking if it was anything like Breath of the Wild, the first guy that had a bow, there was a few arrows lying around the area where he was to indicate that he had been firing arrows. And here they are, just as I suspected. Nice. This guy wants to tango. You know what? I don't want to waste my shield durability just yet. Let's go no shield. Well, I'm curious to see if this allows me to flurry rush, actually. Nice, okay. You can. Maybe I just wasn't doing it properly before. Jump out of the way of an attack at the last moment to execute a perfect dodge. Maybe I just wasn't timing it correctly before. New game, gotta learn the new timing. Let's try a flurry rush without the shield. Okay, I kind of want to try a parry. Yes! Press A to deflect an attack with your shield right before it lands for a perfect guard. What now, bitch? Zone I charge and a soldier construct horn, and I still haven't lost any durability from the shield from a couple of perfect parries, so that's fun. God damn, this game's so sick already. Just to be in this familiar world, but have it be different at the same time. It's pretty fucking cool. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Okay, we have to try to see if we can shield jump. Yes! But you can't. Okay, it's still perfect durability. To shield surf, jump with X while holding a shield, then press A while in the air. It didn't let me remove the shield in midair though, so you're gonna take durability damage. Yeah, you can't. That's unfortunate. You can't remove it in midair, which means you also can't grab on to things. So they patched that. I don't think you'll be able to grab onto things. Like if I tried to shield jump this, there's a chance that I could grab the wall in Breath of the Wild, but in this game, I don't know if it's going to be possible. Oh, you can, you can. Interesting. Maybe you just have to wait a while before it allows you to do that. Yeah, I think you just have to be in the right animation. Okay, this is important research because we want to be able to do shield jumps. Shield jumping is such an awesome thing to do. Okay, you can remove your shield midair. That's good to know. Gotta just practice it a little bit. It seems like it only lets you do it after a few seconds, so it might not be as useful for like jumping and clinging onto things. But at least it's still possible. That's the important thing. Oh, by the way, we have some new tabs. We have the bow and arrow tab, which we saw before, but now we've got a bow to actually use. We have the shield tab, and there's our first shield, so that's pretty sick. Just one tab missing. We've got armor, bows and arrows, shields, weapons, materials, food, something else, then key items. I'm not sure what that missing tab would be, but we shall find out. I'm pretty sure these are all the tabs you had in the original Breath of the Wild, so that's a new tab that's missing in there. Something fun we'll find out about. Man, I spammed A, and that cricket didn't get picked up. I like that quick charge attack. Oops, I killed that cricket. Oh well. Yeah, that quick charge is nice. I never did that a whole lot in Breath of the Wild. Gotta do it more. Really love delving into hidden mechanics and more rare tactics. You can bet your boots I will be testing everything quite thoroughly in this game as we go. What's going on up here? Oh, okay, this is the area that I thought I couldn't get to before with the rush rooms. So let's get these. Mushroom! Half a heart of health. A mushroom that can grow almost anywhere but prefers ceilings and sheer cliffs. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your movement speed. Nice. That's handy actually, the mushroom. We'll have to get back to a cooking pot. There's that dragon again, just chilling, flying around. Don't see anything else there that I should be trying to go for. Can I do anything with this? Can I walk across this? Looks like you can. There's probably another reason for this rail, but if you want to be We got to come back and check that out. But there's a few other things I want to examine over here first. 'Cause yeah, if you want to be an intrepid explorer, you could actually get across the rail just by okay, thankfully. I keep trying to like jump down, but it makes me jump off the cliff, which we don't want. I get that that's what I should do, let go. That allows me to go down further. I don't want to test what will happen if I go in that water. What about this side? Does it pull me forwards? No, it doesn't pull me towards it. Oh, here it does though. I can't swim out. So I imagine that would pull me right off. At least I can climb out the side. Yeah, so we don't want to jump in here because we'll just get sucked right off. Obviously, we're going to have flight powers and the ability to glide down there eventually, but now is not the time to explore that. This is why I wanted to come over here, because I figured this ruined Zonai creature had something for me. Zonai charge, a material used as a power source for constructs and other devices. Its strange light seems to reveal potent energy inside, which we've found already, so we know all about the Zonai charge. Nothing else going on in this pond. Another waterfall to be wary of. All kinds of stuff I didn't see before. Let's get these mushrooms as well. Okay, let's see what's going on up here. After I see what's going on down here. Wonder if you can get all the way down there. Not sure if there's a reason to right now. Nice, we'll take another Zonai charge for sure. Another cricket, definitely. Mushroom, thank you. The problem is there's so much to explore and see. It's hard to choose which direction to go first. But that's all good. That's why we're playing this game. Big, beautiful Zelda adventure with so many different directions you could take, so many different things you could do. Looks like I won't be able to get to that island right away. Let me put the skirt back on, the archaic leg wear. I took it off when I was testing how loud it potentially was, but I don't think it's that much different than being completely naked, so might as well get a little bit of defense. Oh, I was gonna say, I thought I heard the sounds of a Korok. I was gonna say that just a few minutes ago, but I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. These little bastards are back. Are you kidding me? Yo, people are gonna hate this that Koroks are back. Korok, yeah, you found me. Huh? You're not Hestu? This old thing again. God damn it. We can check the log. That's pretty cool with the Koroks as well. But you see me. I didn't know someone like you could see the children of the forest. Well, if you see Hestu, please return this to him. Korok seed. One. Oh my god, one Korok seed. They did it. They brought the Korok seeds back. The small seed was given to you by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen. I hope they did put a twist on it and they don't just give us Hestu's gift again. There it is in the key item tab. That's our second key item after the Purapad. Fucking Korok. Well, thank you, little friend. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too, so you should keep an eye out while you wander. Thank you. I actually like Koroks. I know the community at large isn't super fond of the Korok hunt, but as someone who wants to explore every last little detail of the world and see everything, Koroks help facilitate that exploration and that 100% itch. So for collectors and explorers like me, I don't mind it. Thanks, little bud. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oof. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. I still drop rocks on their head. I need to find a rock to drop on this Korok. Can't pick any of those rocks up. Oh, there's one down there. And I missed that mushroom too, so let's grab that. I just want to throw this off the edge because it's fun. Some poor Helion underneath, 1,000 miles below, 1,000 meters below, I mean, just gets hit by a falling boulder. Okay, speaking of getting hit by a falling boulder, let's drop this boulder onto the Korok. I'm assuming this will still work the same way, considering I could still try and hit it with a weapon, a melee weapon. I just felt like running up the side of the railing. I wonder if he'll revert to a standard position or if he'll stay exactly where I found him. I'll have to come test it. He's standing between this last pillar and this fallen pillar. So we'll see if he changes position later on, like after a cutscene or something. Nice. I'm sorry, friend. It's all in the name of science. And because you guys are bastards. How many there are of you that we have to go and find. Okay. Apples. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Well, you know what I could do? I could save and quit and see if that Korok is in a different position. Oh, we have special controls. Let's check this. This must be like parrying and flurry rushing. Shield surf. Perfect guard. So that's the parry. No flurry rush in the special controls. That's kind of surprising. but we will try to uncover all of these special controls as we go. Okay, so let's save. Let's go to the title screen. Map stamps. You can stamp the map on your pad with reminders of important discoveries, like the location of a cooking pot. I missed the rest of that. Go back, rewind it if you want to check it out. Continue. Great Sky Island, right where we left off. Pushing objects, barrels and boxes can be pushed around. Use this to your advantage. Stamina wheel. If your stamina runs out while climbing, you will lose. Aha, so he did revert to a different position. It's interesting that he's up here because I didn't see his trail that I had to catch come up onto this pedestal. Either way though, some more science complete. Now we know the Korok will revert to whatever position is intended for them, I guess, the default position. So we can come back and visit this guy anytime we want, but he will be up on this pedestal instead of down where we were able to actually catch him before. That made mushrooms respawn. What about enemies? That's good science too, to learn what respawns when you save and quit. Let's try and get some meat from this bird. Damn, he saw me. He looked right at me as I was getting ready to throw the stick. I guess that other stick that I threw went off the edge. Oh well, no big deal. It's kind of weird. That's like a pipe or something. Drain pipes. It's cool. It's a similar sound to the Sheikah Slate, but it's a little bit different. It sounds like lower pitched. Like they pitched it down a little bit. Maybe added a few effects. Okay, maybe items don't rejuvenate because there was a mushroom on that tree. Grass rejuvenates though, which is to be expected. Okay, we didn't explore up here yet. Or down there. No! I can't warp anywhere. But I can. I'll just reload the save. Because I don't want to die. I tried to grab the wall, but it wouldn't let me grab onto the wall, and then I started falling. So let's just reload before the death. Sprinting. Move around while holding B to sprint. This is useful for evading monster attacks or whenever you're in a hurry. You can use fast travel as a way to avoid taking fall damage, or at least you could in Breath of the Wild. I do still want to try and get down there, though. I'm curious. But I guess I can't. I probably can't climb these rock surfaces right here. No, you can. Okay, it just didn't grab on for some reason. I'm worried I might not be able to get back up from down here. I'll have to reload the save one more time if that occurs. But maybe there's a cool secret. That's kind of cool. Whatever those spires or pillars are coming out from the bottom. Ah, chest. Yo, I'm so glad I came down here. I looked down that cliff. I was like, man, that's a weird ledge down there. It looks like you're not really supposed to go down there. Kilson's a smarty. Nice, our first mineral, opal, a valuable ore that gives off a mesmerizing iridescence similar to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. Nice. Iridescence. Our first opal. Good stuff. Obviously, I could try to cook that opal, but we're not going to do that. I wonder if that chest will disappear. Monster tips choo-choos. They will explode when attacked. Try throwing something at them from a safe distance. Okay, yeah, the chest did disappear. So once a chest has been opened, it'll disappear once you reload. Again, all in the name of science. Glad we're exploring all these little things. But how the hell are we going to get back up? Maybe around here might be the best spot. Take it slow, don't do any jumps, save as much stamina as possible. But yeah, I'm hoping I can step on those as a ledge. Yeah, that's looking good. We should be okay here. Probably even risk a jump. Yeah, nice. Excellent. Mission accomplished. Stopped myself from dying there. The clutch reload, and we got a treasure chest as well. Now we can finally climb this spiral staircase and see what's on top of here. Looks like you should be able to potentially move these boards and use them as a bridge. Yeah, I would say so because it moved when I hit it. And that does do durability damage. Interesting. This might be part of the rebuilding patching process, like being able to patch items and vehicles together. Maybe I can patch a bridge together with this stuff once I get a power, which will help me get over there and help me to get the chest that my buddy Scooch couldn't get, that he was going to ask me if I could figure out how to get. And we will definitely be figuring out how to get it. And just to be thorough, we're going to get this rush room too. That was lucky. I think I Yeah, I checked that for scraps before. I got a zone I charge. Okay, we gotta get up to that next part of the staircase. This might be where you get the tunic from the old man. That was in the snow area. The cold tunic or whatever. That's a nice jumping platform. Yeah, I love how there's actual diving prompts. It's kind of cool. Lets you know when you're at an area where you can do an official dive. This looks like a potato. Got to be something to this, obviously, but we don't have the power for it yet. Looks like he's got hands or something, and they're made of dragons. Does he get mad if I try to climb him? No, it looks like our potato boulder has nothing to say so far. But perhaps some power up will awaken him. I love this sand though. Those little circles. That that looks so. That reminds me of this old claymation thing from the 80s. I watched it in the 90s as a kid, but I think it was made in the 80s. My dad showed it to me. And there's all these like beautiful ripples in the sand, and it just has that kind of vibe. I'd like to watch that again. Should ask my dad what that was. Okay, so there's not really anything up here other than that, which we'll have to come investigate later. Let's do a majestic dive and then get over there and see if we can get across by walking. Love it. Love the diving mechanics. Okay, so if we're very careful, we should be able to. Yeah, it looks like all this would be used to build something. I bet you these hooks can attach to that, and then you can ride something over. It's totally what it is. So Zelda's going to give us some instructions on how to use the Purapad, and we're going to unlock some abilities. Then we're going to start to be able to patch together different vehicles and weird things, including something that we could ride across. But because I'm crazy, I'm just going to try and walking it. I'm just going to try walking it. It's got to be very careful here. Would you do that? Walk on a random stone tightrope that may or may not break underneath your feet, thousands of meters up in the sky? I would not do that personally, but Link is crazy and cool. Walking the tightrope way over the chasm. It's pretty cool. Kind of just want to save that video of that. Ay, that made me a little nervous. Just take it easy, take it easy. You're obviously supposed to come here after you speak with Zelda, but we're doing it the other way around because that's what we do here on the Kilson X channel. That was risky, but I took the risk and ran it. Nice. Almost fell off. 6, so we're across. I always like doing stuff like that, maybe a little bit before you're supposed to do it. It's just fun. That's nice that you can sort right here in the quick menu too. That's a new feature. I'll be back. It's nearly 4:20 here, so I'm gonna have a 4:20 toke with the roommates. we have a fire. We try baking some more stuff. Oh, nice. There's our first axe. That's cool. It's a stone axe. Nice. And it's using the tree branch stick. Stone axe. It didn't give me a description. That's kind of weird. Wood. A portable bundle of wood. You can use this to make a campfire if you have something to light it. Stone axe, 5 damage. Why does it have this like aura around it? I wonder if that's something that you can craft. That's kind of interesting. Which is why it looks like one of these, because you could craft it out of a wooden stick. Yo, we're gonna learn about crafting? God damn it. This is so sick. And maybe that's why it doesn't have a description. Oh no, it does have a description here. It's weird that it didn't provide a description when I first picked it up. Stone axe, 5 damage. A tree branch with an added grip and an excellent balance. Equip it and use it as a weapon. You can use it as a weapon, but we can also chop down trees with it. Let's learn about that from Buddy here. The steward construct is not doing a very good job of chopping this tree down, by the way. Much like Bosphorus, the old man on the Great Plateau, King Bosphorus, in Breath of the Wild, of course. Steward construct. Oh, maker construct. Interesting. Fix your gaze forward. Face it head on. Hmm? Pardon me? I was absorbed in my woodcutting. Are you here for woodcutting too? Woodcutting? Woodcutting is the practice of chopping down trees to create logs. Logs can be combined to assemble platforms. You can also chop them down further to make wood. Interesting platforms. So there's a whole new crafting and creation mechanic with items in your inventory. It's so cool. Yo, this is sick. What the fuck am I playing, man? Is this Minecraft? Lumber has many uses. That is why I come here daily to chop wood. I was gonna say these guys don't eat, but they could still use wood for various things. And yet I still find it difficult to chop them down in the intended direction. That is why you may have heard me muttering to myself, fix your gaze forward, face it head on. Ah, I apologize. I have been rambling for some time. You have been rambling. Look at that. There is an axe I no longer need over there. It is yours to use if you want to do some wood cutting. I already picked it up. Oh, do you still have wood cutting to do? No, not really. Ah, I see. My apologies. There is an axe I no longer need over there. It is available to use if you want to do some wood cutting. So he just says the same things. Just making sure, just making sure. Let's try and help him with this. Oops. Nice. Our first acorn, or chicklee nut, or whatever. Acorn. 1/4 heart. Often found on the ground near trees. Squirrels adore this nut, so you may have competition while foraging. Add one to a meal for a nutty seasoning. Nice. Got a bunch of wood over here too. Let's get all this. It's nice because we don't have to use it twice. Use the axe twice. These are already cut down. Nice. Zone A charge. Zone I charge. We'll take that. I wonder if there's still jump cancel. Well, he swings it way faster. Okay, let's see. there's still jump cancel. As opposed to, yeah, you have to time it correctly. It seems like a precise timing, but it is better. Gets you moving faster. Interesting stuff going on there with those platforms. Now, obviously, you're supposed to build some kind of thing, but I wonder if I can cheat the system a bit. Like, we're supposed to have gone to see Zelda before coming over here, presumably, so that we can make a rail vehicle to go down that rail, and then make a bridge to go over here. But I'm going to see if I can do this. Sick. Yo. That's amazing. So that was a shield jump, and it's a little bit slower than Breath of the Wild, but still possible, obviously. You're not supposed to be able to get over here without making a bridge. I'm proud of myself. Know what this is, I have no idea. Probably going to need some instruction from Zelda before we can use this properly. It's probably like a flight pad. I don't know. It looks like it could be a fan or a jet stream that you could use to fly. That's obviously how I'm going to get over there, which I can't do at the moment. Crickets, let's not scare them away. But yeah, there was that whole winter area that I might have been able to go explore too. There's a lot going on. Haven't tried the bow and arrow yet. What creature is a threat? The bird? My next batch will also be tasty. Culinary construct. Pardon me for not noticing you. I was absorbed in preparing my next meal. I do not recall having seen you before today. I must doubly apologize for my inattentiveness. It is the duty of a construct to field any questions that those such as yourself may have. You may pose these questions to any construct. We will answer them as best we can. What about a soldier construct? He's not going to answer. He's going to try and fight me. Don't lie to me. Are you interested in my cooking? Cooking? Ah, you seem to be uneducated when it comes to cooking. Very well, you will learn how to create a meal on your own. Educate me. Cooking. Step 1. Hold the ingredients in your arms. Step 2. Throw them into a pot over a lit fire. Cooking complete. Simple. That is the simple version. The world of cooking can be as complex as you want. There are many possible dishes. What you make and what effects you gain depends on the ingredients used. Some meals are warming, others may replenish stamina. Tiny organisms known as critters and monster parts are not food. Save them as the base for elixirs. This information was provided by our creators, but I cannot eat, so take it with a grain of salt. Food joke. I will remain stationed here. Ask me anytime you have further questions about cooking. Have you learned what you can on making meals and elixirs? Both consumables can bestow a variety of effects. I am here to provide answers to any questions you might have. Cooking meals? Hold the ingredients in your arms. Dump those ingredients into a pot over a lit fire. There are no further steps. There are many potential ingredient combinations. Enjoy cooking. Do you have any other questions? Brewing elixirs. Throw tiny organisms known as critters and monster parts into a pot. The process is the same, only the materials differ. Do not mix them with cooking ingredients. The results are unappetizing. Dubious food. Do you have any other questions? Potential effects. Some results are warming, others may replenish stamina. What effect you gain will depend on the ingredients. The restless crickets hopping around here restore vigor when used in elixirs. This is one example. There are many others. The name often expresses the nature. I have explained all I can. I could repeat it if you want. Have you learned what you can on making meals and elixirs? Both consumables can bestow a variety. Yeah. Goodbye. There's a pot nearby. Is it there for your use in cooking? It is there for your use in cooking. Thank you, culinary construct. Oh yeah, I think once you talk to someone, you actually can see their name tag above their head instead of question marks. So that will be another thing that we do to try to 100% the game is to get everyone's names unlocked as we go through the game. I do want to do some cooking, but let's do a bit more scavenging, foraging first. Damn. The dang bastard gone done disappeared. All I care about is if my arrow is over here. Yeah, there it is. Nice. It didn't go off the edge. So I haven't wasted any arrows yet. I want my first arrow to kill something rather than be wasted. Try and snipe that fish. Nice, got him. We're not going to waste arrows on fishing though because we can just go in and get him. Just wanted to try it one time. We'll try all the different fishing methods. So we've gone arrow fishing, we've gone just regular swim fishing. Try to crush a fish with a boulder at some point. Okay, let's try and snipe this guy with the bow. Oh, it didn't kill him, damn. That did though. That was a clutch second shot there. Bird's eggs up in the tree. Nice. Called it. Usually thicker trees will have eggs in nests. I'm glad to know you can do the slow down time. We discovered that when we almost fell to our death. You can slow down time. Bullet time while you're shooting an arrow. Let's try the bullet time shot on this bird. Nice, we even got the cricket. That's got to be a Korok on that rock island. Rock on that island. Okay. We don't have too many arrows, so let's hold on to those. I just wanted to give that a try and see. We haven't done any archery yet, so it was important to test all that out. Damn, where'd that fish go? There he is. Korok. I knew it. Yeah! You found me! Let's try and keep track of what the Koroks look like that we discover. So this guy is holding a little twig with some berries on it. Got some pointy ears and kind of like an oak leaf or something. Korok seed. This small seed was given to you by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen. Guess we don't have to keep. Bye-bye. We don't have to keep reading the description for the Koroks now that we've got one of them, two of them. But we do have to drop this on his head. I actually didn't mean to hit him that time. I just wanted to see if I could use him as a means to stop the boulder from rolling down. Mission accomplished. I wonder what happens if I save and load here, because I'm curious to see if that boulder's gone now and where the Korok will appear. Okay, yeah, the boulder's gone. That's what I thought would happen. Just wanted to make sure. Which means that was our one chance to crush him with the boulder, and we took advantage of it. Get some more fish. Oh, I could have used the boulder to go fishing. Didn't think about that. I'm still curious to see if that might work, so let's see if we can find another boulder. Or even a pot. Although if the pot sinks, then I might not be able to get the contents of the pot. Does the pot sink? No, the pot floats. We're doing all kinds of science. This is what kind of player I am. I want to learn as much as I can. Nice, 5 arrows. We'll take that. However, if I were to throw the pot and it misses, then it might just be floating there. Let's try though. So our goal is to try and kill a fish with this pot. Damn, they're going under the bridge. Not quite far enough. Can I push this towards the shore? Pick it up again and try again. Nice. That's being resourceful. Too far. Damn it. See what else we have to throw. Just want to see if I can throw something at a fish and kill it. Try some of these other pots. Not quite far enough. Okay, I think that hit him. That looked pretty close. So I don't know if you can kill them with the pots at least. Possibly a boulder or a rock. So we'll try that. Oh, nice. I got my arrows back for shooting those pots. That's good to know. Little short dive right there. It's always fun, the little dives. Can't pick these up, but I can pick the barrel up. So I'll try again with the barrel, and I'll try again with a boulder if I can find another rock. Yeah, that was a direct hit, so that didn't do anything. Good to know, though. It's going to be slow moving, but I'm glad that we still get to get our arrow back, presumably. Probably strike a fish with a melee weapon. Except I did a dive there. I was trying to do a jump slash. Let's try and get that a little closer to the shore over there. Okay, nice. It did break eventually. That's all I really wanted, to open it and get the contents inside. I think it's possible to jump slash a fish, but doing it without diving, that's the tricky part. I wanted to pass under this bridge at least one time, just for the fun of it. I wish I would get some more spicy peppers. I want to make a spicy meat and seafood fry, just because it's such an iconic dish from the original. Okay, it was already in that tree. max. Also, I wish I could have a durability meter so I could know how much durability I have left. Ooh, Korok frond. This would be like the Korok leaf. A mysterious leaf that looks like it might be hiding something behind it. It has some medicinal value. Attach it to a stick and it can be used as a fan. Interesting. Looks like it could be hiding something behind it, like a Korok, for example. Okay, so that's not part of a weapon. That's just an item. Nice. It's not like the Korok leaf was its own weapon. Oh, I could probably fish by throwing a weapon at a fish. Yep. Okay, so that's three methods. Arrow fishing, swim fishing, melee weapon toss. You still need to get a melee weapon strike, which is going to be a little bit more difficult, but not impossible. And possibly a rock fish kill. I think I can kill a fish with a rock. Maybe not a pot or a barrel because they float, so it's not as heavy on the fish. But I have to imagine that a rock would probably crush the fish. Still haven't found any rupees or fairies in these grasses. Just crickets so far. Oh, I can't actually make any elixirs yet because I don't have any monster parts, so that's kind of frustrating because I would love to make some elixirs with the frogs and the crickets. You can make stamina recovery elixirs, which is helpful for climbing. It's going to be important. Definitely want as much wood as we can get to, because obviously that's going to be super important, not just for making fires anymore. It's going to have lots of uses by the sounds of it. So we have another construct here. He's going to teach me about archery. Yeah, it's just like the old man on the Great Plateau. Ranger construct. Nice. Shh, quiet. I'm engaged in hunting. Goodbye. Shh. Hmm? I do not remember seeing you here before. That would explain your inability to be silent. Link's not saying anything. I apologize. It is my duty to provide any necessary explanations to newcomers such as yourself. My specialty is hunting. Other constructs you meet will be able to answer questions you may have about other subjects. Ranger construct. Yeah, so his name tag wasn't there before, but it is now, so that's cool. We'll get everyone's name tag in the whole game. Hunt the quarry. Remain silent. Silence is paramount. Hunt? Yes, I hunt wild creatures that inhabit the forest. They are highly nutritious to organic life. They're also extremely wary. A hunter must not make noise. Crouching is essential for silence. Crouch allows you to move quietly. Press in L, the left joystick, also known as L3. A bow can be used to strike from afar. Aiming for weak spots is best, like the head. I will give you the bow. I will give you the bow placed over there. Use it as you please. Thank you. Select bow. Equip or take out a bow from your inventory. Step 1, press ZR, ready bow. Step 2, press and hold right on the D-pad. Step 3, use the right joystick to select your bow. So that's just a quick command, which we know. Also from Breath of the Wild, so that's just all these similar controls carried over, which is excellent.